Well, hey there, team. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Stationeers. Look, we're just going to hit escape here. We'll have a quick intro. So we're playing on the new update, Go With The Flow. The whole water system's been added, Thirst, and we're on Venus, which has its very unique. It has some Vulcan-like heat problems, but a significant pressure problem. Now, there's a good chance that we actually restart this run today. I've had a little bit of a think about it and come up with a few strategies and tactics. I was talking to my chat on another stream, actually, and we hijacked it with Stationeers talk. So a lot of people have suggested digging a hole in the ground and going underground. I'm going to experiment on that in this save just real quickly to have a look, because they reckon that you might be able to escape the sort of pressure imbalance. Interesting thought. Also, apparently, like rock wall is pressure proof, so you can sort of try and leverage that. It's an interesting thought. I like it. A lot of us were congregating back around this idea of a sort of outer skin layer, right? Trying to regulate multiple layers to work the pressure to a reasonable place. I like that. I think that's a cool idea. The one thing that I've thought about recently, which we'll see how we go with digging the hole, we may or may not do that, because that seems like the obvious answer, right? And you know me, I like doing unusual things. But what I'm curious to do, I looked up the composite doors that we start with. Apparently they can take about 300 kPa pressure, and the glass can do about 200, right? So I thought to myself, if we were to build an inner sanctum of frames and then we pressure regulate it to, let's say 200 kPa, right? That's upsetting, isn't it? And we use it as not so much an airlock, but we use the door airlock as a pressure slip, right? Like a pressure boundary. That might work, because we found that during the day it goes down to about 120 kPa. So the differential from 120 to a pressurized airlock of 200 wouldn't be so bad. And if it goes up to about 260, 280 or something like that, the same thing. It will still be within that sort of tolerance region. I mean, if the doors can take up to 300, we could probably do it to 100 kPa or something like that, right? Because then the pressure would have to go up to 400 outside to blow. But we don't necessarily want to push it. But that's what I was thinking about. And we build the inner sanctum out of iron frames. As far as I understand, iron frames are invulnerable to pressure differential unless they've changed that, right? So we could build a 2x2 out of frames, just like we've done here, but all frames, build the airlock, but the fail point is the actual doors, because I was thinking about that. Even with a 300 kPa differential, I mean, it depends. Is the outside air going to hit 300? We'll have a look here, right? If not, we could potentially bring it down to 0 kPa, but we might actually, that might be a workable solution actually. But the trick is that we're going to have to always keep that airlock pressurized at a reasonable go-between, because the airlock is the point of fail. Funnily enough, the doors would be the fail point until we can build something else. Anyway, so we'll get into it. I'm going to venture outside. Yeah, look, 260. Can't really see the sun. I think we're at the height of midday, right? And now it's starting to drop off. So 260 kPa. You know what? I think these doors could actually handle it, to be honest. I'm going to just really quickly, like I said, there is a fair to decent chance that we reset here, okay? But if I set inward, all right? I'm just going to seal that up. 240. Oh, the walls will blow off. Hang on. Oh, you can hear them. I just heard them grunt. Never mind. What I need to do is make it all out of frames. The walls are the fail point here. But what I was going to do is see if the doors could handle 260. But they should be able to. They really should be able to. Right, so while we're experimenting, we are going to dig a fucking hole. Jesus, a pain in the ass. What's going on? Is there a hard floor or something? It seems like we've hit a floor. Look at this. Huh. 188. No, it doesn't seem to make a difference. Looks like there's a lower limit. Game saw us coming, team. Well, good thing I'm not super attached to that. All right, anyway, so we're going to start a new one. Leave session. Save. No, we don't need to do that. That's cool. So I think maybe they knew that would happen. All right, so let's get out of here. We'll go new game. Venus. Good. Well, I'm glad I came up with a system. That's interesting how they put that on elevated blocks there. Oh shit. I was like, what the fuck? I guess we start steering straight up. People also sort of posited that maybe my tanks will be getting warm, which is interesting because I always thought that these tanks don't start getting affected until you unbuckle them. That might have changed, but that's how it used to be on like Vulcan. Until you unwrench those they don't get heat exchange. But the water bottles probably will be as well, right? So let's get this going. Plastic sheets, iron sheets. Ah, no, hang on. Glass sheets. Iron frames. Wall kits, not so much, not yet. All we need is the door. That might get the ball rolling. Alright, what about over here? This seems like a nice little flat area. So, I think if we start with 50 stacks, a 2x2 with an airlock, we're going to have just enough for. Right. Let's put our airlock here. Right, so wall, ceiling, wall, wall. Right. So that took up a few. Now, let's hope there's enough juice in this fucking welder. Oh, that's not a welder, that's a... Oh, you know what? Let's just put the door kit down anyway while I've got it. Glass door, no, composite. Composite. Right, fingers crossed. God damn it, this drift is killing me. Yellow battery already, Jesus, worries me. Wait, red battery? Oh fuck, hang on. Arc welder not operable. Oh shit. It's a baby battery. Oh, fuck it, we'll put the big battery in. God damn, this is upsetting. Okay, that's alright. Hey, I love adversity. Um, just clear this shit out sooner than later. Bit of nickel on the floor. Pop that in my pocket. Sun comes up in record time on this as well. All right, laughing. And our plastic sheets. Welding torch. Glass sheets crowbar. Well, all right, all right. But damn. I kind of like that we're drifting. That's really cool, actually. Atmospheric analyzer. Let's put that in there. Close that. Close that. Actually, what's in me tool belt? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Put that in there. All right. Oh, for crying out loud. You're killing me. Active vent. Now, this is something I need to give a bit of thought to. Pipes. Right? Solid generator. Definitely. Solar panel. Definitely. That power controller. Right. So as long as I keep everything at a regulated pressure, I mean, shit, we could keep the whole thing at 200 pressure for all it matters, right? But we just have to keep it that way. That's fine. Okay, that's cool. But we do want to have an airlock. Okay. How are we going to do that? How best are we going to do that? We're probably going to have with what little we've got, I think, honestly, we slap a vent here, and we slap a vent here, and we pipe it together. How can I run? Oh, I can run pipe through there. Well, that's cool. That I didn't realize. Right, so we can manually regulate the interior and the airlock. Right. I'm going to need the power to run through. Oh, the power can... Okay, so it's just the bottom that you have problems with. Okay, that's fine. I'll tell you what, it's much easier to work with these frames without the walls in the way. Right. Right. We're going to need a power regulator. Yeah, pass through. Bucket, I'll put another one there. Just, well, it's got to go somewhere. Oh, fuck. I'm also considering streaming this a bit too, team. We've been playing with the idea of doing like little micro streams, 2-hour streams here and there. I was polling my community. So stand by. It's not really something I do is stream this game. But I'd be up for it. Alright. We need a crowbar. Right. arc welder. I need the portable air conditioner. Like, this is our priority right now. Portable air conditioner. Okay. Pipe network is good. Alright. I think 200 is going to be the magic spot, right? Where we sort of just try and balance to 200. Okay? So the pressure will come down once I start cooling in here, actually. So we'll start doing this. Okay. Okay. Coal generator, which is probably going to generate a heat in and of itself, but I don't think there's much we can do about that at the moment.
Waste tank. Caution.
Yeah, but right on time, eh? See if we can plop the cable down preemptively, you know? Oh, it's still quite warm in here. Might have to go source a battery.
Waste tank. Critical. Temperature high. Temperature.
Fuck. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Temperature high.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I need another battery. Start pumping air out of this room. If I can keep the pressure down, that will make this cooling situation a lot easier. I mean, not ideal, but we got to work with it anyway. Out we go. Where are my spare batteries? I'd rather not be out here right now, but if there was coal, I'd be happy. 150 kPa, right? The temperature does drop down at night, which is what it's going to right now, right? $140. Right, so to be honest, I'm going to re-oxygenate the room, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to recycle it. At least the portable thing doesn't move, so that's good. I'm happy to just keep it cooling for the moment. But yeah, what we'll end up doing is feathering it like... Cool, we're going to have to get some more into those pipes, I think. I might actually go inward. And draw some gas in for the moment. I don't really want to go looking for fucking coal during the day, during the night, you know. Oh, there we go. Now the problem is all that air that we're cooling is being stored inside that portable kit. So we need to build a pipe connector, or we need to vent the air as soon as possible. Because it will overpressure at some point, and then it can't do anything with it. Where the fuck me base go? Oh Jesus, lucky. Alright. Okay. Getting the solar panel up on the roof's probably a good idea as well. Fuck, how are we gonna do this? Our power is over here, isn't it? Oh, right-clicking turns it on. I didn't know that. All this time I just press O. That should poke through into the room. And I should be able to work with that. Right. Okay, so set outward. How are you not full of air? Pipe network. 26 MPa. Okay. Set inward. Set outward. I want more. I want pressure. Even at 100 kPa will be alright, right? It's still bloody warm. This battery is probably flat. Let me think. Now, how's this gonna fucking go for us in here? I mean, it's putting out pressure. We're obviously getting gases from it. Temperature's going up a tad. That's alright.
Power low.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Oh, so we're going to be playing the bloody power juggling game for a little while, I think. Temperature's coming down slowly. We're going to run out of coal at this rate. And I need to charge my battery as well. But at least this is reducing the strain on my life support too. Alright, well, we're getting there. I think this method's going to work for the moment. I'm going to have to go outside and transport stuff in. The issue here is that obviously we're going to get down to bloody normal temperature and we're going to lose so much of that every time we open that door, but I don't know if there's much we can do about it. Now, if I can normalize the pressure in here with that room, that would be good because there will be some heat transfer, but we won't necessarily get like flow. Do you know what I mean? Of gas just pounding out that door. So maybe what we want to actually do is put a pressure regulator. We're just going to have to accept the cooling losses every time we cycle that airlock, I think. There's not much that can be done about that. Like, you can't cross the boundary without having, like, either that or we go to a vacuum situation, like an airlock, and that's not going to work. That's never going to work. Because, we could probably turn that off for a little bit. How much coal we got left? Hardly any. Fuck, we're going through it. Yeah. Yeah, we just have to accept the losses, and we're going to have to make up that with power, right? So we need to get a big power system up and running. Anyway, team, we'll stop there for the moment. Curious what people have to say, but we're just going to be sitting on the edge of survival. I need to get all the stuff in here to cool as well, so that'll be the next step. All right, team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.